first known as the Meadowlands. EA Sports welcomes you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Here's the veteran Greg Zuerlein as we are ready to start. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. First and 10. A first carry now for Rico Dowdle. And a big run right out of the blocks. He gets forward for 9 on the first play of the game. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Here we go, 46.
Here's a carry for Dowdle. And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
Third and short. Prescott in trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Jermaine Johnson, the former first-round pick, in there to bring him down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. How's that for a big decision paying off? A gain of 28 yards on 4th down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
They'll run with Dowdle. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive.
This defensive line clearly has a beat on this offense. They've got to find a way to settle their pass protections. If they want to be able to get their quarterback in any sort of established rhythm and timing going forward, they're going to have to do a lot better job protecting them early in this game. That's already 2 sacks allowed.
Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. That's into the hands of Turpin. And he's going to have a Cowboys first down. As this defense a little too loose there, giving up 19 yards on 4th down.
Love the idea of going for it on 4th down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on 4th down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
Dak going to throw it here on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. What will the second quarter have in store? We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. What can they do here on third down and 7? From the shotgun, it's Dak. And this ball incomplete on third down.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
On fourth down, here's Brandon Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal try. His kick is perfect. And the Cowboys will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Set to go now on first and 10.
Hey, take 26. Jump out.
Rodgers gonna put it up to get started. He's got a receiver, Alan Lazard. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
On the handoff, here comes Hall. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Another run here with Hall. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
A throw left side taken in by Corley.
He's out of bounds behind the line.
2 minutes remain in a 3-0 first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. He's got his man, Devontae Adams. It's a good pickup on second down, but there is a flag down, and this one might not stand up.
Yeah, this.
A-Rod now to throw on first down. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. That's a short one taken in by Conklin. Here's a 3rd and 10. Again, it's Rodgers. He's got it at about the 8. That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal. Here's a designed run, and he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up 2nd and goal. One more time, they give it to Hall. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this 2nd quarter. The ball inches from the goal line. 3rd and goal. He'll try to run this one in. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Braylon Allen, touchdown, New York. Greg Zuerlein now for the point after. It's up and good. And the Jets move out to a 7-3 lead. So, final seconds of this 1st half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. A couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll go again with Hall. And he'll take this up, working towards the 1st down mark. He gets 5, but is just a little short of the 1st down. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for it with Hall. Hall, a 1st down and more. That one good for 15 and a 1st down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
On first down, they go right back to Hall. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
It's first down, and it's Hall. And this time, they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's second down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
From the gun, Rogers. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Conklin. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Down at the 12. It's first and 10. On the give, it's Hall. And he's in! Reese Hall. Touchdown, Jets.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10. He'll get this out wide. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Second and a yard. Now Prescott. And that'll be incomplete. What turns out to be the final play of this third quarter.
To run a real defense, maybe you'll be a better player.
Third and a yard.
Yeah, here we go. Like check. They were 47. They were going to 53. 26.
Prescott now. He'll try and get there on the ground. Dak wisely hits the deck at the end, but he slides after picking up the first down.
Anytime a quarterback decides to tuck it and turn himself into a runner, you can just feel the sideline hold their breath. They're just hoping that he gets down, picks up enough for the first down, but more importantly, protects himself so he can get himself back up and continue on.
A first down throw for Prescott. The pressure too much, and he goes down.
Suck.
Defense came out in a
Fucking
soft
suck.
zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
On second down, it's Dak. That one downfield for Cooks.
This game is so fucking stupid, man.
But it is inside the 10.
All right, let's buckle down.
If you want to score points at a high
Shouldn't have stayed in that
level
same
NFL, you
defense. That's
have to
possible.
generate explosive plays, and after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Now, first and goal. Here's a run. And he
This nigga's
will
stupid.
score. Game on. Rico Dowdle.
This game is
Touchdown,
stupid.
Cowboys. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very
This
big
game is so
touchdown.
fucking
Gets
stupid,
them
bro.
right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a 2-point conversion. Now, a loose football. And this is taken in by the defense.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Big 30. Inside.
They put Adams in motion. Rodgers on first down. He'll get it into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a first down. Trying the left side, here's Hall. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down.
I'm telling you, that defense is not going to work.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
They get to Hall. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
You know at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
block over here.
They'll drop to throw. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. Down to the 10. And he will score. Garrett.
Fucking suck.